Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Azizi bin Azmi, metric number S54211, and program Bachelor Science of Fisheries. And my supervisor is Dr. Ni Aziz bin Ni Ali. And my final year project title is The Potential of Fish Scale Electrolyte for Battery Application. For the introduction, saltwater fish is important in economical and have a high demand in Malaysia. Fisheries is the important thing in this world directly or indirectly. The livelihood of over 500 million people in developing countries depend on fisheries and aquaculture. Fish disposal is a challenging economic and environmental obstacle worldwide. Enormous amount of fish byproducts are wasted and generate undesirable environmental problems. These include fish scales, bones, fins, skins, and pieces of flesh. Next, for the problem statement. First, to get more fish scales to make the gel. Second, the time taken to crush the fish scales into become powder or dust. And the last, time to dissolve fish scales with water. There are two objectives of the study. The first one, to study the conductivity of electrolyte based on different weight percent of fish scales. And the second one, to study the energy output of battery based on different weight percent of fish scales. Next, for the significance of study. First, many waste from the fishery were discarded and now can be used as an alternative material for energy production. Second, from there, the environment will be clean and healthy. Third, from my study research, the fish skin waste will get high demand in our country. And the last, from the wasting can be a renewable energy resources. Next, for the material and method. First, preparation of material and apparatus. Prepare the fish skin and get it at the jetty. Then prepare the agar, wastewater, blender, beaker and voltmeter, and also electrode copper and aluminium. Second, preparation of sample. Dry the fish skin, then blend it in the blender until become a powder. Then boil it step by step with first sample, which is 10 gram fish scales with 100 ml of water and added by 5 gram of agar and 10 ml of wastewater. Then proceed with the second and third sample, which is 30 gram and 50 gram fish scales with 30 ml and 50 ml wastewater. Third, for the data collecting, check the sample with voltmeter and the electrode are copper and aluminium. For the data analysis, check the voltage and the resistance. For the result objective 1, the higher the weight of fish scales, the lower the resistance. For the result of objective 2, the higher the weight of fish scales, the higher the energy output. Next, for the discussion. Based on the result of objective 1, the higher of fish scales will produce the lower resistance, means that the higher fish scale in the gel battery will conduct a good resistance. If the gel battery contain less fish scales, the conductivity will not show a good resistance. The wastewater also play an important role in the study that show the high volume of wastewater will contribute a good conductivity of the resistance. Based on the result of objective 2, the higher the fish scales will produce the high energy output, means that the higher the fish scales in the gel battery will produce a high voltage of the energy. If the gel battery contains less fish scales, the energy output produced is less. The wastewater also play an important role in the energy output that show the high volume of wastewater will produce the high energy output. Lastly, for the conclusion, from this study show that our waste from fishery can be reduced from the study project innovation. This fish skin waste will getting high demand in our country for making the battery gel. So our non-renewable sources can be replaced to the renewable sources of energy for making energy production. From this innovation can reduce the cost of spending of nations people to buy non-renewable battery sources.